Hello and welcome back to Wasteland 3. So, we were right next to a button which will move us on to the next stage. Let's go.
Was that Major Prasad? They got her? God damn it. Fuck this place. Fuck it.
And it looks like the person who we saved is actually still with us. I wonder if that's going to make too many, if that's going to make too much of a difference. We'll see. Okay. It's giving us that Angela Death was part of the Ranger team which destroyed Base Cochise. I believe that was the plot of Wasteland 1. I'm fairly sure it was anyway.
Welcome, Rangers. You may approach the Patriarch.
Is that the Patriarch in red or?
3 when there were 50. Cold logic says I should turn you away. That there aren't enough of you left to do the job at hand. But that Dorsey ambush was my fault. And I owe you more than explanations and apologies. So, here's something more tangible. The Dorseys didn't just attack you. They attacked my city. This one was trying to burn down our jail. If you want some vengeance for what was done to you, he's yours.
Okay. So do we get a choice? We do. Okay. Well, interesting to meet the Patriarch. Also interesting to note that he's saying, yeah, it was his failure to not let us, like that he didn't let us know. Is there any way to go back in the conversation? No, so you can't see exactly what he said. So what have we got? We believe in justice, not vengeance. You should give him a trial. He's your prisoner, you can have the honors, or don't mind if we do. Wow, so those are our only 3 options? So if we didn't have leadership, we would just have to be like, just kill him. One way or the other. It's either he does it or we do it. You know what? I think we are going to take our leadership path. We believe in justice, not vengeance. You should give him a trial.
How civilized. Around here, we save trials for those whose guilt is in doubt. But if that's what you want, I'll introduce him to Judge Watkins. He always follows the law. I'd like to bring all the Dorseys to justice. And maybe, with your help, I will. But for now, let me address your immediate needs. In addition to this base, and the aid I promised your general, I'll be giving you the resources to return your force to full strength. Recruiting, training, and equipping. It's not enough. I know. The men and women you lost can never be replaced, but it's what I can give you. I hope you'll accept it.
Okay. What's also interesting is our mission is was quite clear. It's to protect this guy. So we want to make sure whatever we're doing with him is to that end. Whatever we think of him, whatever we think of his justice, the fact that his judge is probably jury and executioner as well, we've got to put that aside, because the reason we need to help him, it's the lesser evil thing, and of course you can do the Witcher, all evil's the same, you know, lesser, greater, all that sort of stuff. But the lesser evil is to help this guy because he's going to send the stuff that the Rangers in Arizona need to live. Without him, Arizona gets nothing, and Arizona is absolutely screwed. And that's our priority. So, let's see. We appreciate anything you can do for us. All we want is to complete our vengeance on the Dorseys. We won't say no to your help. Better than nothing as long as our deal's still in place. No deal. If the ambush was your fault, then you owe us. Give us supplies and let us go home. No. We're just going to say thank you. We're going to be polite. We do have a Mannerite with us, so politeness comes easy to us. And this is going to be the one that leads us most being able to protect him. A little bit of gratitude. He feels like we appreciate what he's done. First aid we would love to have, because I assume that we might be able to help his injured, but no, we'll choose this.
I'm glad to find you so amenable. I hope that means we're going to get along. Now, introductions. My name is Saul Buchanan. I own Colorado, though you'll meet some who disagree. This base is your new home. From here, you'll aid my people and, more importantly, do the job I brought you here to do. Now, yes, Joe?
Pardon, Patriarch. It's Daisy. An update on the Garden of the Gods?
All right. Sorry, Rangers. Still putting out fires. Two of my best are waiting for you inside. Darius Kwan of the Marshals and my old friend Sergei Greatsky. Go see him. I'll be in when I'm done here.
Okay, cool. Also, I noticed that we got reputation with him, like, with the faction, which is definitely... I think they had some of that in 2, but they didn't have it be quite as obvious, so I'm interested in that. So what have we got here? An old weathered pedestal, the inscription is fading and illegible. So that says...
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
General William Jackson Palmer. Hello. Okay, so they don't have anything to say to me. Hello.
I need to rest a spell. Catch my breath. That all right with you?
Yeah, I guess. How are your injuries? Recovering okay?
I'm still healing up. Go out and find your footing while I get back on my feet.
Are you missing Arizona?
Oh man, more every day. This place is nice and all. Kind of majestic with all the mountains and wild weather, but it's hard to enjoy it when I know everybody back home is dying by inches.
I just realized what this UI is used for. The reason why the UI is so weird, I was like, why is it so big and why has it got like, why doesn't it let you go back in the text and all that sort of stuff? It's because they've got controller support now. So for a controller, this UI makes perfect sense.
We gotta finish up our business with the Patriarch and get the supplies he promised us back home. People are counting on us. My folks are counting on us. Sorry, I just want to get this done and get back to them.
Okay. Fair enough. Talk to you later, Jody. But you see, like, if you were using controller, this becomes very much a good way to do this.
Later.
Okay. That'll make sense now I've thought about that for 2 seconds. Immaculate? What's that mean?
Damn it.
Just nods. Diligent Joe.
Pleased to meet you, Rangers.
Pleased to meet you. We got an elite trooper. We got any loot around here? It doesn't look like we got any loot around here, but I'm just checking. Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's head in. Ah, these will be the two.
Welcome, Rangers. I'm Marshal Darius Kwan, and this here's Sergei Greatsky.
Good to meet you, Rangers. Glad to see some friendly faces. Been rough around here these last few days. Dorsey's attacked us too. Snuck inside Colorado Springs and killed a lot of people. Situation's under control now. Mostly.
Mostly? Why are these alarms going off? That is a good question.
No idea. Something must have triggered the old security system. Trouble is, there's a bunch of angry robots guarding the computer that shuts them off. How you deal with them is your call. Your base, your rules.
My base? So this place is ours now?
Yep. Noisy alarms and all. Courtesy of the Patriarch. We can talk more once we get a little peace and quiet.
Well, you know, that's good. Can we talk now?
Word of warning with those servitors. They tend to go nuts if you ask them to disobey orders.
Okay.
The security computer is up those stairs. You can shut off the alarm from there.
Good to know. So we got a lockpick impossible to our left. We got a lockpick impossible to our right. We go over this. Sort of, but not really. Yeah, that's a no. Okay. Well, let's head up the stairs then. Open. And in. Ah, okay. So servitor bots don't appear to be hostile to us, which is good to know. Can we talk to them? Okay. Alright then. So we can try our kiss ass with the Arizona Rangers, a successor unit of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. We are government representatives. We're going to go with that, yeah. We are the Arizona Rangers. Cool, we talked our way out of a situation. That deserves a quick save. So what have we got here? Another audio log? No, radio static. Okay, so we got some lockpick failures because we're too low. Yeah, it does appear like that's an auto failure if you're below now. So it used to be that you got a chance to pass or fail. That is not the case anymore. Interesting. So you just have to have it, or you don't have it. There's not like a, ooh, well, you got like a 15% chance time to save scum. Okay, interesting. Large container. We got frag grenade, we got a semi-auto pistol, and then we also got a reflex scope. So we'll take it all. Yes, this is armor mods. Installing a mod will improve equipment it's attached to. Once installed, they cannot be removed. To install a mod, one of your squad members must have the necessary weapon modding or armor modding skill. You select the weapon or armor you want to upgrade, choose the modify option underneath it. Different weapon mods require different armor or weapon modding skill levels. The better the mod, the harder it is to install. Now, it's also a difference. In the second game, you were able to remove them as well. So that is interesting that you can't anymore. Merc helmet, Merc armor, and the Radtech helmet, which needs a lot of strength. Okay. Inventory intro. Welcome to the inventory screen. From here you see all the items you'll be carrying, view your stats. Yeah. You can access items by right-clicking. You can view stats on left. Okay. You can strip down weapons into things which you can then sell to merchants. Okay. It can also grant weapon mods if you have a perk. Okay, cool. Right, so let's have a look at this. So this is just 4 armor. So is this better than what we're wearing? Is there... Oh, shift compare. There we go. Yeah, so that is better. So we'll equip that. The Merc helmet is going to be better than nothing, I assume. Yeah, so we'll just wear that. And then we also have the... So scout armor. I thought we picked up 3 bits. I mean, we did pick up this, but I thought we picked up 3 bits apart from that. No, we also picked up this one, which requires small arms. Okay. And this is the exact armor that we're wearing, so it is unnecessary. Okay, cool. I think we've got everything that we need here. Yeah, we'll close that down. Right, we'll reselect us. Now, I believe that one of our team now actually has a skill for this, because did I not take... I think I took it at the end of last time. Nerd stuff. Yeah, perfect. So we have a skill. This terminal is dusty and old, but when you press the power button, it flickers to life. The computer beeps and whirs for the first time in years. As it boots up, security alert flashes across the display. Every attempt to access a menu is met with command access only. Eventually, you query the machine for command's identity. It replies, command empty, designate new command. Yeah, I'll install myself as command. A camera flashes above the monitor, and terrible photos of your faces slowly appear on the screen line by line. Command recognized. Security alert cancelled. Nice! And it looks like we got a level up as well.
Well done, Rangers. Good to see the place up and running.
I love the swag in the walk.
Now, where were we? Oh, yes. The reason you're here. As you may know, I have a daughter and 2 sons. Liberty, Valor, and Victory. 2 of them conspired against me, and the 3rd blackens the Buchanan name with every breath he takes. Consequently, I banished them. They've been skulking in the shadows ever since, but lately there's been rumors that I'm on my last legs. Lies, of course, but apparently my dear children believe them, and they've started making new plans.
So... You want us to act as emissaries to your children, make peace? That's so optimistic it can't be right.
Peace? With those brats, you'd sooner tame a scorpion. I'm not worried about my children defeating me, Rangers. They won't. Not even Liberty. What worries me is the destruction they'll wreak as they fail. They'll tear my land and my people to shreds. They'll burn everything I've accomplished to ash. That's why they have to be stopped before they can start. That's why you, Rangers, have to find them and bring them home to me ASAP. And when I say bring them home, I mean bring them home alive. They're my blood. Kill them and we'll have a problem. Do I make myself clear?
Perfectly.
Good. Then let me tell you where they are. Victories hold up in Aspen. Valor's under the protection of the Gippers in Denver. And Liberty's raising an army against me somewhere out on the Eastern Plains. Anything else you need to know?
Let's see. Yeah, we'll need more background on your kids before we go after them.
What do you want to know?
Everything? Okay. Yeah, for one thing, you must have plenty of competent people in Colorado. Why ask us to deal with your children?
Divided loyalty, that's why. I trust my guards, but they don't leave my side. Ever. Everybody else is making plans for when I'm gone. The 100 families, the Gippers, the Marshals, they're all out for themselves. And they know my kids would make good figureheads, give them some legitimacy. Any Coloradan I send to bring Vic, Val, and Libby back home might think they'll get a better deal elsewhere. But not you. I'm the only one who can save your people. Nobody else can get supplies to Arizona before they starve to death. That's why it's you who's doing this. You've got the only loyalty that works. The loyalty of self-interest.
What should we know about Victory?
Boy's never been right in the head. Since he was a baby, he'd torture cats, terrorize the servants, set the house on fire, and he's only got worse. The things he's done to the women he finds. Anyway, I finally had enough and put the little monster under house arrest up in Aspen. Guess they weren't prepared because he escaped a while ago and then came back with a gang of freaks and turned the place into a slaughterhouse. Now he's on the radio, laughing about what he's gonna do to his hostages and daring me to come after him. He, claims he's captured some Rangers as well.
Interesting, so that might be where Angela is. There were other survivors from our convoy? That's great news.
Don't get your hopes up. Vic likes to play with hostages. Might not be much left by the time you find them.
What kind of man is Valor?
Soft, spoiled, fiddled with computers all day instead of learning the arts of diplomacy and war. Finally packed him off when he accidentally crashed my security systems right before his sister's little coup attempt. Made him my official ambassador to the Gippers, hoping he'd do to their systems what he'd done to mine. That was a mistake. He took his revenge by convincing them to cut off oil shipments to my city. No oil means no heat, no light, and no food for my people. So getting Valor back and resuming oil shipments from the Gippers has to happen now.
Okay. So it's actually sounding like the Patriarch doesn't have any of the resources he's promised us yet. Who are the Gippers?
Crazy cultists. Worship an old U.S. president as a god. Trouble is, they're the only ones who know how to refine oil anymore, so we gotta play nice.
Tell us about Liberty.
Liberty's got more brains and cunning than both her brothers put together. She's the only one who could actually run Colorado. Problem is, she'd run it as a goddamn slave state. Everyone in chains, everyone working for her. Wouldn't worry about her for now, though. Best to wait until you got a little more firepower. She's gonna be well protected.
Got it. You're expecting her to try and usurp you?
She's already tried once. Got all the way to the palace steps before we chased her off. She's been licking her wounds out east ever since.
Thanks for the info. We'll do our best with them.
You'd better. Anything else?
Yeah, we have a few things we'd like to ask about the Dorseys in ambush.
Uh-huh.
So we probably want to deal with the Dorseys as well. It's like a fourth one. Who are the Dorseys?
The last dregs of a treacherous family. Thought I'd wiped them out years ago, but... mistakes linger, Rangers. I know that better than most.
Okay, do you think Vic, Val, or Liberty were behind the attack on our convoy?
Possibly. But I know the Dorseys from the old days. They don't take orders well. Then again, I wouldn't have guessed they'd have the guts to attack both you and Colorado Springs at the same time. So somebody put some fire in them.
Okay. Why did you say the ambush was your fault?
My staff and I coordinated the details of your arrival using coded transmissions on radio frequencies we thought were secure. Obviously, they were not. And you paid for it. I take full responsibility.
Okay. Alright, enough about the Dorseys.
Good. What else do you need?
I'm assuming if we had barter, we could say to him, yeah, we need some extra supplies. But thank you for the briefing, Patriarch.
Of course. Now, if you want a chance to impress me and maybe get a little payback, that call I got outside was from Sheriff Daisy, the head of the marshals in Colorado Springs. She's having trouble rousting some Dorseys who have been holed up in the Garden of the Gods since their raid fell apart. Why don't you go give her a hand? Show us what the Rangers can do.
Sir? Yes, sir.
That's what I like to hear. I expect great things from you, Rangers. Do good work. All right, let's move out.
Well, that was definitely a level up. If the previous one wasn't, that one was. I saw it pop up underneath us. Oh, okay. Are they all they're just out? Cool. They're gone. Oh. Random deer. Okay. Can I level up? Mission log. You have a new mission. To view its details, press J to open the mission log. Okay. Mission types. Primary missions progress the main story. Secondary missions are optional side quests. You've just received the primary mission, Cornered Rat, so your next step should be paying a visit to Sheriff Daisy in downtown Colorado Springs. Cool. Ah, and okay, so we've got some of these ones. So the traitor is Liberty, psychopath is Vic, and then Valor is going to be level 9 Denver. So this is the first major one that we're going to do. I see. Okay, I like that it tells you about those ones but ahead of time. So it's like, these are the levels you're roughly going to do. I assume max level is going to be like 20. I mean, I think in the second game it ended up being like 30. Something like that. Actually, no, was it? It was like 50, wasn't it? I can't remember. Anyway, let's just sign my memories going. What can we do with this computer? This terminal is displaying information about the base's systems. All seems normal. Let's examine the security systems. The status reports indicate all is normal at the moment. An option displaying old security alerts shows a number so long it goes off the right edge of the screen. Out of the nerd stuff yet, I can read the old security logs though. Log data backed up to archive room server. The status reports indicate all is normal at the moment. An option yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's return, step away. Okay, so we have our level up. The reason I was holding off on doing our level up is in case we get something just up ahead, which is what I'm still going to check for.
Rangers, come talk to me when you've got a moment.
Hello.
Discuss staffing and good job, Rangers. Nice to be able to hear ourselves think again. And now that it's quiet enough to talk, let me reintroduce you to the great Sergei Greatsky, who's going to be helping you with personnel.
Hi again, Rangers. Damn sorry about your people. But now that you're here, we'll do what we can to get you back on your feet and find you some new recruits, just like the Patriarch promised you. And I already got you one of the best. Meet Marcelo Gonzalez, electronics wizard, radio technician, and former dispatcher for the Marshals. He'll be your radio operator.
Perfect.
Howdy, Rangers. While you were dealing with the alarms, I took the liberty of installing a combat AI in your vehicle. Should help you out. If you want to chat, I'll be in the operations room getting things up and running.
Should be more recruits arriving soon. Ready to tell me how you want to fill out your squad?
Speak to Sergeant Greatski to hire new rangers for your squad. Your squad can have up to 6 members. No more than 4 can be rangers. The other 2 slots may be filled by companions, such as Marshal Quan. Companions are unique NPCs who aren't officially rangers, but want to help out all the same. You'll find plenty of companions on your journey throughout Colorado. Okay, so no more than 4. So 4 would be your main squad in the base game. Does that imply that you could have... I guess you could... Well, I wonder whether you could have done that in 2 as well, but I don't think you can. What it's implying is that you can have like 4 companion squad members, which sounds interesting. Before we get... Wait, okay, show us who you've got lined up.
My advice is to put together a squad with complementary skills. Nobody can be great at everything. So, pick recruits who are good at things your current team isn't. And you can always round out your squad with folks you meet along the way. Keep that in mind when you're choosing from the recruits I've rounded up.
Okay, so we can add more people here. Okay. New recruits. Okay, so we can just have these guys here, but we can also then make new custom characters. Yeah, okay, interesting. So I'm still wondering whether... If I close that, I'm still wondering whether we can fill it out with companions. I guess if we can, then we'll just find them later. But yeah, new recruits. I'm going to create some. So let's create some. Custom character. It doesn't take too long. So, identification. Name, I don't know, what names do you got for me? Jester, Star, Varmint, Zero. What are we looking for? We have a healer, and we have a... we have a healer, and we have a sneaky sniper guy. I don't know. Maybe a tech dude could be good. Let's go till we find a tech-sounding name. Deception, Crusher. I also maybe want a melee guy as well, actually. I don't know. We're gonna go for... there's so many names. I don't know. I'm just kind of clicking through, going... When are we going to get one that's at Menace? I don't know. Omen. I like Omen. So we're going to go Omen. Let's go female.
We can handle this. Shoot! Here comes the...
They've spotted him.
Come and get it, scumbags!
Yeah, let's go Jerk and then background. So background, I don't know. We could go Disciple of Metal. I always like that one. Lethal weapon. So extra melee damage could be very awesome. We got anything else that sounds good for her? Could also go for the boss for hard ass, because hard ass is something that we don't have yet. Although I think we have a little of it. Is there anything else that looks good? I think I might just take melee damage. Yeah, here I'm just gonna take melee damage. She's gonna be our melee character. Okay, let's go back. Appearance. Oh, actually, we're going to do portrait first because I want to make a portrait that kind of matches. So, let's see. What do we like the look of? I mean, these are terrifying, obviously. Those are absolutely terrifying. I like it to be a little bit more serious than that. Let's go for... How about this look here? So, we're looking for kind of like the... pink or the purple mohawk kind of thing here. Yeah, let's go for that. So we're looking at, let me see here. Yeah, that's about right. Maybe like, yeah, that seems like about right. Looking for, I don't know. I'm just trying to find one that vaguely matches in some way. Probably don't need that one. Yeah, we're going to struggle to find one that's quite right. Maybe like that? That's not quite right, but we'll go with that. Now, we definitely have the hairstyle. There we go. That's the hairstyle with purple. That's looking better. That's looking closer. Helmet, none, because we got the hairstyle. Obviously, we're going to lose that the moment we put on a helmet, but that's okay. Jacket-wise, want something that's, yeah, let's go with this. And then, trousers. Yeah, go something like that. There we go. Armor color. I don't know. We're kind of going with red and white and things. Let's maybe make this one... Maybe we'll give it white as the main color and then give it a different accent. So we'll give it like... Oh, we could go red here as that accent. That actually kind of looks okay. Yeah, that kind of fits. Cool. And then physique. I think this is going to be really funny. I would like a quite small and... Not quite that small. Like quite... we could go small and stocky. In which case we've effectively created an almost dwarf. But I was thinking I really like the idea of small, slender, but uses the large hammer. But I also like the stocky. Yeah, let's go with that, actually. So this is our absolute beast. Blunt weapon. Could also go for brawling. It's just straight up punch. I quite like the idea of a blunt weapon. Yeah. Let's go blunt. Right in there. I think our melee weapons are all one type, aren't they? So that should be fine. Blunt weapons deal high damage to enemies in heavy armor. With little training, you can stun with them too. Right, attributes. Obviously, we're looking at strength here as our attribute. We could just go all strength, which would definitely be great, but you can get extra points later for your attributes. We might lower that down to 8 strength. Intelligence is needed for skill points, unless she's not going to be very skillful, which is also possible. Speed seems necessary as well. Maybe I'll just go something like that. What's luck give? One of this gives us ranged hit chance, right? Oh, it also gives you hit chance overall, but only like 1%. Yeah, let's lower that down and then instead give you... You could go even more speed. Coordination gives you action points, though. Yeah, I might lower luck as well to lower the penetration. Actually, we don't even lower penetration by going down. Oh, we do lower it by going down 1, but the extra coordination gives us an extra action point, which seems useful. So this is just like, we're going to run at you, we're going to punch you, we're the tank, essentially. That's what we're going for. Skills. Okay, so we get 10 points. Obviously, melee combat seems like a very straightforward one. If we go up to level 4, we get Stunning Blow, which seems interesting, but we don't have a perk yet. Anything else sound like something that we want? We could go Explosives as well. We could be melee and explosives. At level 2, you get a perk. I would love to know what that is, but you can't see the perks without doing this kind of weird thing where you go in, try not to click the second one. Yeah, it's going to be really difficult to do. Yeah, they need to make that better, because you can't actually check that. I wonder, let me just check something. I'm going to attach a controller. Let's see what we can do here. It doesn't let you hot switch. That is disappointing to know. Yep, okay, you can't hot switch to a controller, or that's fine. We get a perk available. I'd love to tell you what it does, but unless I do it absolutely, so I think I need to go further. No, you have to go like, you just can't do that. That's not happening on that one. Okay, I think explosives, melee combat also sounds cool. Could get bleeding strike on that one. Anything else sound good? We could give ourselves like small arms and just make ourselves able to use a pistol. But we don't really need it. We also don't really need like heavy weapons, but we could use them as well, like big guns. I think I said you needed strength to be able to use these oversized weapons. We could definitely take some points in that, but we don't have an oversized weapon to take points in yet. Maybe we go weapon modding here, allow us to mod our weapons. Survival as well. Increases our damage against things and lets us avoid world map encounters, which sounds cool. Yeah, let's go a couple points in survival. And then like maybe a point in armor mods and a point in weapon mods. So we're going to be weapon modding, survival, armor modding, explosives, melee combat. We might not go like that the whole time, but that's kind of where we're going. I'm going to put another in explosives and another in melee. Yeah, we'll go with that. Quirk. Okay, our quirk here. Bot bag seems interesting. It lowers your combat speed, but gives you just a ton of armor, which would go well for a large amount of health. It lowers our evasion, but gives us crit resistance and combat speed. I like the idea of that. Circus freak. Definitely gives us some sort of usefulness here, which I think we might want to go for. To see if there's anything else that seems even remotely good. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Circus Freak. I don't really want the outfit. Can I have Circus Freak without the outfit? Maybe Bop Bag. I would make us slow. We could also go Blunderer, which means that we don't get critical chance, but we get extra melee weapon, just damage to start with. I think we maybe go no quirk. Yeah, no quirk. Right, confirm. That's Omen. Right, and then our next one. New recruit. Custom character. Let's see what we're going to get. Identification. Name is... Alright, Banshee sounds cool. What do we need? Well, we'll think about that in a second.
Spotted.
Get ready. Are we going?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
What do we actually need as a character? I want to check his starting weapon, because that's kind of going to decide where we want to go. So, we might want to go for... Let me go to skills, actually, because that'll tell us. So, skills-wise, we got automatic, big guns, brawling. So, we're kind of thinking that brawling's separate from melee. We're kind of thinking that big guns and melee are going to be part of something. I guess small arms could be something, so handguns and shotguns. So that's what we're going to be looking at for you. Handguns, shotguns, and then in terms of other skills, what we're looking at. He could handle our nerd stuff. Yeah. Yeah, he could handle our nerd stuff as well. So he might be science nerd stuff guy. In which case, what we're going to go with. Bookworm lets them get experience. Actually, yeah, I think Bookworm would be great. Because... there might be others that are better, but let me just double check. Yeah, I think Bookworm's great, because I think we might just try and get him XP and try and get him high intelligence, a lot of skills. Let's go with that. Appearance. Portrait. Let's choose one. So he's our nerdy dude. What are we going to make him look like? Do we have it? Oh, I like that one. We're going to go with that one. That's our nerdy guy. Right, face. We're looking older. Perfect. What else have we got in his portrait? Maybe like a slightly more on him than that. Right. Hair wise, we're going short hair on top. So something a little like that. And then the beard is as big as we can go. So I think that's what we're going for. That look about right? If possible, a bigger beard. Yeah, okay, so that's what we're going for. Hair is going to be gray. There, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. We don't have glasses, but, you know, if glasses were an option, we would take it. Helmet-wise, we could just give ourselves a helmet, and that would quite nicely cover the fact that we don't have any glasses on. That is a look as well. There you go. That would cover the fact that we don't have glasses on. Let's just go for nothing on the head. That's okay. Jacket. Yeah, that looks good. He's not worried about being able to move around quickly. His job isn't to run around in combat. His job is to go in and fix something. So yeah, he's gonna wear a nice coat. He's gonna be set. Armor color. We could give him the nice red. I think they'll like the white as well, though. Then we could go red there. Yeah. There we go. Something like that. Physique. Could make him absolutely massive. I think we'll just go for tall. And then... let's go medium. There we go. That's him. Right. Starting weapon. He is going to use a... Actually, let's give him the shotgun, because we have a semi-auto pistol in our inventory. So, we can probably go with that. Intelligence has to be high at some point. Let's see, every 2 points. So 2, 4, 6, 8. I think I want 8 intelligence. I almost want it charisma just so he gets that extra mission reward bonus. But I think we'll leave his charisma where it is. Anything else seem good for him? Luck, no. Coordination, maybe. Could just give him more speed, give him more initiative and more evasion. Could also give him some strength to give him that extra con. Trying to actually show that. Yeah, so give him extra con potentially could be useful. I do like charisma. It also gives you more strike rate. Could also just go huge into intelligence, right? Just go straight into that. Just go as high as possible in terms of intelligence. And then that would give him as many skill points as possible. You know what? Intelligence. We're maxing it. He is very, very smart. Right. Small arms. We'll go 2 points in there. We probably need an animal whisperer at some point. It might not be him. But, you know, we'll think about that. He's going to do some weird science. Yep. He's also going to do some nerd stuff up to at least level 2. Toaster repair. Is he going to take that from Sparhawk? Maybe. Mechanics? He could do mechanics as well. Heat currently has mechanics. I'm going to give him mechanics up to a level 2. Lockpicking. I think I might take some of these from Sparhawk, but we'll see. Barter? Doesn't seem like that good. It does increase your sell value, but I'm not really that into that. Sneaky shit, we already have somebody who does that. Maybe I will give you the ability to talk to animals. Maybe a bit more science. We could go further into here, but we don't really need to. Let's go for another in nerd, another in mechanics. And then, you know what? I'll take toaster repair from Sparhawk. That's okay. Yeah, there we go. So that's who he is. Quirk. Do we have a quirk for him? Could go con per level. No. Got anything that seems amazing for him? We could give him this one, but that would lower his XP, which seems completely the opposite of what I'm going for. Poindexter. Lowers his con per level significantly, but he gets a bonus skill point every 2 level ups. That seems really bad. I'm going to be honest with you. That one just seems bad. Cannot read skill books. Again, a lot of these just seem bad for him. Yeah, I think I'm going to go no quirk again. Cool. So there is our new squad. We have Sparhawk, Heat, Omen, and Banshee. Perfect. I am ready. And we could add more, but we're ready.
Listen, I can get you all the fighting troops you need. But if you meet any talented people in your travels, don't hesitate to sign them up. Now that we've got that sorted, let's talk about the next steps. Now, you're the boss here, so I'm not going to tell you what to do, but getting this place up and running wouldn't be a bad place to start. That means surveying the base and finding specialists to staff it.
Surveying the base sounds good.
Perfect. That'll give you a chance to see if any of the junk around here is worth keeping before I toss it all out. After that, you might want to give Sheriff Daisy a hand. If you impress her, maybe she'll hook you up with some specialists for the base. Anyway, your call. Colorado Springs is straight out the main gate. If you want to go to Denver or Aspen, just hop back in your car and go out the way you came in.
I have a few more questions. Of course, ask away. Can you and Quan tell us more about yourselves?
Well...
Well, Sergey won't blow his own horn, so I'll do it for him. He's Colorado's greatest war hero. Fought by the Patriarch's side from the beginning and saved the old man's life about 100 times, right, Sergey?
75. Tops. Now, let me tell you about Mr. Slick here. Nobody knows the streets and alleys of Colorado Springs, or the people that live there, better than dashing Darius Quan.
You're too kind, Sergey.
You two volunteered for this?
Yeah, I was getting a little itchy doing the same old in the marshals.
And retirement was driving me stir-crazy. Just sitting around listening to the paint peel. I jumped at the chance to help you folks out.
You both seem awful eager to help a group of unknown outsiders. Why are you really here?
It's no lie that I've been looking to leave the marshals, but you're right. That's not the whole story. The Patriarch asked me to keep an eye on you, so here I am.
And I am truly sick of retirement. But, yeah, I'm doing the Patriarch a favor too.
So these are two he could trust. We're not going to say they're spies. We're going to leave that. Well, you know what? Maybe we will say it. So you're spies?
Let's say liaisons. The Patriarch wants you to succeed, and he knows it's not going to be easy. You're strangers in a strange land.
You don't know the politics. You don't know the personalities. Who hates who? Where the bodies are buried.
I just noticed that all of us are stacked in there, apart from Heat, who is just standing off to the side.
That's where we come in. We're here to make sure you don't make too many rookie mistakes, step on the wrong toes. And yeah, we're supposed to report back to the Patriarch about how you're doing. But you didn't really expect to be left completely to your own devices, did you?
How long has this place been abandoned?
Patriarch chased out the last big gang maybe 10 years back. Before that, all kinds of bandits, militias, and cults have lived here since the deluge.
Oh, blood.
Recently, it's been mostly outlaws and refugees. We should check around to see if there are any current occupants.
Could be what set off the alarms.
And what's the deal with the alarm? I see, what's the deluge? We've been hearing that word a lot.
Around these parts, we call the nuclear apocalypse the deluge of fire, because, well, that's what it was.
Noah's flood was the deluge of water. The nukes were the deluge of fire.
Okay, and then them saying deluge of blood. That all makes sense now. What's the deal with the alarms and the robots?
Not sure exactly. We came by a week and a half ago and it was stone quiet.
We were gonna get the place cleaned up before you got here. But then the Dorseys attacked the city, so it got put on the back burner.
Something must have triggered the security systems between then and now. Could have been anything.
Okay, what was the radio operator saying about putting combat AI in our vehicle?
Gonzalez? He's a whiz with stuff like that. The AI will allow you to give the vehicle orders in combat without having to be inside it. Basically, it'll become another member of your squad.
Alright then, that's all the questions we have for now.
One sec. Forgive me for saying so, but I'm guessing you folks are gonna need as much help in the field as you will here in HQ. So, what if I joined your squad? At least until you find your feet.
We have a bad track record with people who join our squad, but you know, if you're willing to put your life into your own hands, you know, let's go. Thanks, we could use the help.
Great. I'm at your disposal. Lead the way.
Companion, you've recruited your first companion. Companions are like a unique kind of squad member. Unlike the rangers you create, companions are pre-made characters that have their own personality and agenda. Piss them off and they could leave you high and dry. You can have up to 6 characters in your squad. Up to 4 of them can be ranger recruits, leaving the last 2 spots open for companions. There's no reason not to take them along, provided you can maintain their loyalty. Okay, interesting. So that implies that the 4 members of your squad are rangers? Or look, what it implies is that you can have companions filling up like 5 members of your squad and then have 1 ranger. Or even 6 members, but that doesn't sound quite right. Anyway, I assume it's the same as in Wasteland 2, where you have 4 pre-made and 2 that you can have along with you. Can we talk to this guy? No, but we can equip him if we wanted to. Alright, let's level Sparhawk a little bit. Attributes. Increasing attributes. Starting at level 3, rangers will earn 1 attribute point per level. Wait, what? Really? Starting at level 3, rangers will earn 1 attribute point. We're going to be insanely highly leveled, right? Yeah. Want to live longer, run faster, shoot straighter, or hit harder? There's an attribute for that. Oh, wow. So there was no point in putting all that into intelligence right at the start because, I mean, you get a point per level. In Wasteland 2, I think you got 2 points in the game, as in like extra points. That explains why it didn't give you so many at the start as well. It's because it really wanted you, like, it was going, yeah, we're just going to give you some. Okay, what do we want on this guy? I don't know. We could go like awareness or something that gives us extra perception. Go in here, give us extra con per level. Speed is also useful. Could go here to try and max out intelligence. I don't know, but that is a huge change. Okay. I think we take a single point, gives us an extra perception, gives us some hit chance, and gives us range damage bonus. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. Skills. Confirm. Skills-wise, we can go another in Sniper, which gives us Masterful Precision. Or, this is what we got. I want Sneaky Shit to be high, but it already is. I think we can keep Lockpicking on you. And we need that to be level 2 so we can unlock a bunch of the ones here. Toaster Repair we're giving to someone else now. There's nothing else that I desperately need you to have. So I think I might just go for Lockpick and then that's it. Okay, seems good to me. And then we keep the last skill point. Confirm. Right. Here we go. So this is heat. We got an extra point in charisma, which I think is worth doing because it's going to continue to increase our leadership range and XP. So she's going to level quicker because of that. I confirm. And then skills-wise, leadership again has great benefit to it. Kiss ass as well. We did give her a bunch of everything though because we needed to. But right now, I might just level up some of these smaller ones. And then maybe kiss ass. Yeah. So that's fine. We're probably going to leave explosives, mechanics, and nerd stuff. That was only when I didn't know I was going to get these extra recruits. Okay, cool. That all seems good to me. Weapon-wise, what have we got? So, you should be good enough to use this pistol, right? Which does more damage than the shotgun. So we'll give you that as your thing. You can switch it up. Awesome. We have that. Both of them require level 2 automatic. Maybe I should have leveled up automatic on her to get the extra stuff there. In fact, that would have made a lot of sense. She doesn't have anything in automatic, so that would have definitely made more sense there. Okay. What do you use? You use automatic weapons. I see. Both of the... Oh, the greaser does more damage, potentially. Lower range, but does more damage, so we could give you that. Oh, we also have the armor as well. Best armor, actually, I think, might need to go on you. So we'll give you the helmet, which then completely removes anything else you might be wearing. Wear that as well. And we'll also give you the trousers. You can't do that, huh? Okay, so do that. Grab the trousers. It looks like you can deselect as well to be like, yeah, I don't want to see this, which is interesting. I think I might deselect helmet there. And I might deselect helmet on a few people, if that's alright. Yeah, okay, don't have anything else there. You, yeah, you're not... Oh wait, sorry, you. That's not better than what you're using. Got it. This one says owned by him, so I assume that means we can't unequip it. We could... And we could equip it to someone else. Okay, but then we would lose it, I guess, if he left our party. That makes sense. Do we have a level in... We do have a level in weapon modding. Okay, nice. I should also probably give you another weapon at some point. I could just give you the army assault rifle. I mean, you are awful with it, but that seems fine. And then our sniper here. Can I... No, I guess I have to do this thing still. Yeah, put that in here. And then I want to go to the weapon and modify it with this. Okay. So it's still got that kind of jankiness from the first game, but that's okay. Or from second game. That's okay. Right, you're all set up. Perfect. You have some explosive stuff, so we'll give you that one. Maybe we'll give you a smoke grenade. Maybe I'll give you a grenade as well, and like, I don't know, a med hypo. And you already have a med hypo. Let's give you a grenade to go with it. In fact, I'm going to take away your smoke grenade. I'm going to give you a med hypo instead. And I might give you just the smoke grenade. Perfect. Right. So we're now looking good. We're now looking ready to go. I think we're all 100% set. We've got a reputation thing. Oh, okay, so you kind of go from devil to angel with them. Okay, we're more on the devil side, though. We're neutral. That's fine. Mission log. We don't have any secondary missions, but we have some that we've been told about. We have the map, and we have people to talk to. Right. Well, I think this is going to be a good point to end the episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.